Hey, this is looking good. Yeah, 5 boxes in this room. I like it. Yeah, put the energy there, and then we'll have Iolo and Jana take this one out. Oh, it's not 5 boxes, because one of them's a mimic. But last time we were in a room of this shape, it proved very profitable. Those are all damage tiles down there, so that Hydra, like, if it wants to do anything to us, has to march across all of it. Yeah, that mimic just committed suicide. Like, how was it even in this room to begin with? Does it live in this room? Somebody call the police? You know what, Iolo? I feel like you don't cast enough spells. I'll let you be my Dispel Monkey here. I'm assuming it's more cost-effective to cast Dispel to remove these damage tiles than to try to heal all the damage that they do. 34 gold. 13 gold. Oh, this might not have even... If these 2 chests are bad... 99. You know what? That's fine. I was going to say, if those were 2 bad chests, they might not even pay for the reagents we used. Okay, so we're standing at the ladder. I want to go down to... I think we want to take the left ladder here. Yes. And I'll show you what this one looks like. Yeah, here we go. So we're in this like middle section, right? That goes both ways. If we go south through that room, we'll go into that intersection, and then from there we can go west, and that'll take us to the Grail room. But we can't get down to level 8 from here. For that, we need to go back up and take the other ladder. So south and then west. Alright, we want to tell this man the opposite. Dost thou flee from malevolent face of danger? Yes. Open now the box and take the red stone of valor. Yeah, you want to lie to all these guys. The Stone of Red. I don't want to leave yet, actually. We're not done with this dungeon. There's more. I'm assuming there's more to loot here. Okay. These magicians, I remember these guys used to be tough. They must have like exactly 24 hit points, because 23 didn't kill it, but 25 did. Which means I'm going to put Hoots on this one. Hoots should be able to kill that just fine. Eventually he did. I'm actually not sure if an enemy sprite necessarily always maps to the same enemy. You know what I mean? Like one of those magicians, there might be stronger and weaker magicians. I don't actually remember. It could be these are tougher magicians than the one we're seeing up on the overworld. I have not seen that defeat spell even land once. So maybe I'm not scared of it? I don't know. Wait, which direction do we need to go from here? From the 4-way intersection. North. Just want to go up these stairs. Back down to level 7 here. Okay, so now I'm back on level 7. And this should just kind of loop around. Cross the bridge. This goes down to level 8. So this is the bottommost floor. So we'll take a look here. So you see that that's not a grail room. That's like a grail chalice, whatever, same thing. We're going to go into that room, but first you can see that our embedded wall to our south, that should take us all the way to level 1. Yes. Yes. So yeah, all the way back to level 1. If you recall, there was those the ladder in the center that we couldn't reach, and there are south, east, and north rooms here, and I'm betting they've got treasure. Yeah, here we go. You know what? I think we had a winning combination with putting the energy spell there to put 2 more lava tiles from the walk across, letting the other monsters kind of take themselves out. Oh, I think this one's going to be reflecting now, isn't it? Or maybe it was one that cast Defeat. I guess we'll find out. No, it's reflecting. Whoops. All of my spells are pointless now. It's really the only one we have to attack, though, because everyone else is going to walk through the energy field. I wonder if the defeat spell is bugged or something, because, like, statistically, I feel like we should have seen it land at least once, right? And we haven't yet. Alright, YOLO, we got more work for you to do, my friend. With the Dispel spell. You actually have to hold the... By the way, you have to actually hold the D-pad for a second before your character starts walking. Tapping the D-pad, like in Final Fantasy, will always make you walk forward 1 step. In this game, you actually have to hold it for a second. So I'm trying to be careful so I don't accidentally walk onto a damage tile. Because if you walk onto a damage tile with one character, all of your characters will step onto the tile in this caterpillar marching order we've got going on here. Alright, so that was a cool room. Now let's take the eastern room. Only 2... Oh, you know, it's a much, much easier room, though. Look at this. We're not scared of these guys at all. Skellingmans cannot cast defeats. As long as the treasures aren't terrible. But then there's a room in the north as well. So we're actually seeing these rooms get reused a little bit, too, as we go. So like a north-facing room and an east-facing room cannot be the same room, but 2 east-facing rooms. Or like the 4 exit room that we've seen, the intersection that we traveled through many, many times this session in the dungeons of Deceit and Distard. Loot. 2 gold, thanks. 44 gold from that room. Upsetting. This was also not that scary of a room because we literally block everything off with energy. And then the dragons are just made of experience points. And we'll see if Hoots can get one of these dragons for his own self. Like, the dragons don't have to march towards us, and I'm not really sure why they do. Considering they can breathe fire, so why do they bother, right? A mage with a simple sling is still doing some work against the dragons in the very bowels of... No, we're not in the bowels of the dungeon. We climbed all the way back up to floor 1, actually. We're closer to the surface than the bowels. I mean, not really worth it. It was like... Ugh, another 2 gold chests. I don't like it. There was, what, a total of 7 chests, and a bunch of them sucked. Well, okay. We're going to go back down to floor 8 now. Yes. So we don't want to take the upstairs. We do want to take the downstairs. We don't want to take the upstairs. We do want to take the downstairs. We don't want to take the upstairs. We do want to take the downstairs. We don't want to take the upstairs. We do want to take the downstairs. We don't want to take the upstairs. We do want to take the downstairs. We don't want to take the upstairs. We do want to take the downstairs. Okay. We're in a secret area, yes? So we want to go north out of here. And then to the north corner, there's another secret passage in a wall that will loop around to that other, like, chalice-looking room. So what is that room on floor 8 of the dungeon? I think we'll just pass these rooms up. I'm done fighting. But that should be a secret wall. No, this one should. There we go. And then this loops back down. Ooh, what have we found? 'Tis an altar? This is the altar room of courage. There are 4 holes to put stones into. Well, I don't really have any stones yet. Well, we do have some stones. And we know that the red stone will go in here, because red is the stone of the virtue of valor, and valor contains courage. And we know that the other 2 virtues that contain courage are honor and sacrifice, neither of which we have the stones for. So, the other paths should link to these other dungeons, yes? This is the dungeon Shame, which is the dungeon opposite honor. And then this way is the dungeon Covetous, which is the dungeon opposite sacrifice. So the bottoms of all the dungeons are connected together. So if you know exactly what you're doing, you can come down to the bottom of any dungeon and then go get the stones from all of them in one excursion. We're not going to do it that way, but what is this dungeon? This must be the dungeon opposite spirituality. 'Tis the dungeon Hithloth! We have found it at last. Okay, so I'm going to rectify a wrong here. Not literally, because we're not in the dungeon wrong. There's a dungeon called wrong. It's the dungeon opposite justice, I believe. But if Hithloth is the dungeon opposite spirituality, and it's connected to the altar room of courage, it stands to reason that it should also be connected to the altar room of truth and love. And you can see that looks to be like it might be the case here. So which one is which? I don't actually know, but if I go into... Let me think about this. How does this fit together? Oh, okay, I see. There's like that trident in the top left. Each prong of the trident goes to... Yeah, each prong of the trident goes to one of the 3 altar rooms. So the center one is the altar room of valor. So if we go to the stairs that go up into the dungeon Hithloth, the upstairs here, there's actually 2 upstairs. I do have this map. It is in the instruction manual. It's what I'm looking at now. Yeah, but if I make my way to those stairs... So we're going to go into a room, and then we're going to a second room, and there should be a way out of the south from there. Yeah, here we go. Okay. kind of a gross looking room, but I see a great spot to cast energy here. And let's take out the Mimic first. Because my plan is to find the Altar Room of Truth. The Altar Room of Truth should connect to the bottom of the Dungeon Deceit. And then we can enter the Dungeon Deceit from floor 8, climb back up to floor 7, which is where the stone was. And I really feel like statistically one of these defeat spells should have landed by now. But then we can take the stone from Deceit, which we were so cruelly robbed of previously. Oh, this is the only one we can attack right now. These guys love Reflect. I'm going to have Hoots eat a couple more heal spells here in just a moment. They can fly over water, too. Okay. Maybe defeat has to be like shorter range than this, and the monsters are too stupid to realize that. Anything could be the case, I guess, in this workaday world of ours. But by this way, I can kind of demonstrate how you can take the stones from any of the dungeons. It doesn't have to be that the one that you're in, because they do all connect, which is a very, very cool idea. I love that all the dungeons connect at their bottom floors, and then future Ultima games expound on this idea by having there be like a whole underworld connected underneath the bottom of the dungeons. So this room, we can just walk out to the south. It's fine. And I don't even think I'm going to waste an energy here. I think we just tear up these dragons. I don't even have very strong bows. We're still rocking a sling and 2 bows. It's a wonderful thing. Don't auto. Auto doesn't gain us anything, I don't think. We'll just try to step towards the enemy, and that doesn't help at all. Alright, so we're going to go out this way. Alright. We're going to go down here. This is the ladder. Now if I turn right, this should be one of the altar rooms. And so it is. But which? Which altar room is it? This is the altar room of love. So we don't actually want to do anything in the altar room of love. We want to go to the other altar room, which should be the altar room of truth. Haha. So the southern entrance always goes into Heathloth. Heathloth is the dungeon opposite spirituality, which means, since we haven't talked to an NPC that's told us this yet, but logically it must mean that spirituality is a virtue that contains all 3 principles. 'Tis the altar of truth. So if we go north from here, we have found ourselves back in the Dungeon Deceit, from which we were so cruelly thrown. But we're on floor 8. Let's use a gem here. Okay, so we can see the altar room. There's only one path up, is that correct? No, there's 2 paths up. Which one do I want? I don't think it matters. Looks like there's 2 ladders going down on level 7, and they both kind of connect to each other. So I guess it doesn't matter. As long as we're going to go through a room. We have to go through 2 rooms. Okay, this should be easy enough. What do we have here? Skeletons and some magicians and stuff, huh? Yeah, you know what? I'm willing to cast energy here. Take out the skeletons, take out the magicians. Magicians can cast Reflect. Oh, you know what? That demon is not taking damage from the lava tiles because it's flying. So we better... here, Hoots, take out that magician who I think sustained some damage last round, and we better focus on the flying creature then. Take out this other magician before it has the opportunity to put up a reflect spell. By golly. My water is almost gone, which is telling me that it's almost time to cash in this session. And you know what? I think as soon as I get the stone out of this dungeon, I will be ready to leave it. Alright, so we're going to come down through here. Iolo, light please. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure that I... Yeah, we want to go west through a second room now. Through this room. Ah, we have like beholders here, huh? Let's put some energy down, and let's see if we can take out... Oh, I missed. Oh, that was the wrong man. I wanted Jana to attack that beholder. Well, I guess now Hoots is going to attack the beholder. Excellent. Yeah, Iolo is still rocking Jeff's axe. I think Jeff got over it, though. I think Jeff's a good guy. He knows in the end that we are going to put that axe to better use than he could. He was just hanging out in Jellum, not doing much of anything, so... Hey, this demon is getting a little close for comfort now. I don't know if it's actually a demon. It just kind of looks like a demon. Maybe a gargoyle, perhaps? Let's see if Hoots can get the experience for that, while Jana and Iolo start in on the beholder down here. Nope. Jana sniped it. It's going to be so good once we actually learn the Tremor spell, you guys. It's going to be excellent. These battles are going to go so much quicker. Squish is good too, but we don't have all of the required ingredients for Squish. Like, even if we could cast it, I think there are better uses for your, what is it, fungus? No, manroot. We need to find a source of manroot before we can cast Squish. So yeah, we're going west through here. And then I don't think it matters which of these ladders we take. Alright. We need to go... left to the wall, or west to the wall, I should say. South through the room. Yeah, that's all we need to do. West and south. And that should lead us... Oh, wait, no, did I do that wrong? No, we continue west. This comes back full circle. Down here. Alright, let's lie to this man. I do, yes. I lie, so I do know truth, and I can take the blue stone of honesty. That's such a dumb bug. It kind of ruins the whole game if you think about it. And we've now left. Oh, is this pirate ship going to be smart enough? Because I don't actually want to go through that whole dungeon. Oh, do we have to wait here for a pirate ship to show up? I think we do. Whoops, I didn't consider that. That's so terrible. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait for a pirate ship to come up. But we're pretty close to Vesper, I do believe. There is a pirate ship up there, I see it. Please come down here quickly. Don't get waterlogged on... Oh, it's waterlogged on those shoals. It's trying to path directly to me. We need one to spawn in like the south. There we go. That's what that's my boy right there. Yeah, buddy. Let's cast energy. I like energy against pirates. If we're gonna be back in Vesper anyway, we can buy some more reagents with the money that we just earned from the dungeons. We bought the 2 expensive tools that we kind of need, right? The sextant and the key. So really all of our money from here can go to weapons and regents. Come on, Hoots, get that captain. Take him out. You missed! How dare you? Alright, we're going to have Hoots take this captain out. There it goes. Alright. Yeah, Vesper should be right up the way here. The Shrine of Honesty should also be nearby. We've already meditated the Shrine of Honesty once, but I guess we've meditated at all the shrines that we've been able to reach so far. Honesty is where Hoot started, if you recall. Moonglow is the city of honesty and the city of magic. And here's our other ship, still waiting for us in Vesper. Well, alright. How much money did we get? 2,400. Not bad. We should be able to then stock all of our... Oh, there's not a regent cellar here, is there? That's a bar. And that's the guild shop. Well, let's buy 20 more gems. You know what? Let's buy... How much? Just buy like 80 gems. That's 1,000 gold. That's too much. I don't want to throw away 1,000 gold on gems. Yeah, we'll buy 20 gems. And I never did try that oil that I said I was going to try. I feel like we must be pretty much done with Vesper, though. There can't be much else to do here, if anything. So we'll save the game, record, depart in the morning. That turned out to be pretty profitable. So we did get tricked out of our first excursion to find the blue stone. But I was able to show off that you can go and get the stones from the bottom of any dungeons. So you don't actually have to locate the dungeons on the world map if you don't want to. But I think I will endeavor to try. So 2 dungeons are solved. And there are 7, not counting the final dungeon. So 8 total. 6 more remain. This game's all about numbers, really.
Shoutouts to Curtis Montgomery for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.